First of all, I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Amen. Without Him, none of this would be possible. This is real talk. I don't want I know a lot of people, when they win, they be happy and they thank God all the time, but I was delivered. To everybody in this room, you know me, you watch me throughout the years. I'm not gonna say I was a menace, but I was somewhere close to it. With the structure and the people that came into my life, my trainers. I don't know where to start, man. It's just so great, man. It's just, oh man. Number one, I want to thank Team Shooter. You know what I'm saying? My trainer, Pernell Whitaker, my Uncle Jimmy, Mo, Morris East, Darryl, Marshall. Even though he messes up, my father, yo Judah, there's Marshall out here, somewhere messing up. Jolene, Kathy, oh man, to the whole PR team, to Linda, to my manager Bill Hopkins, man. I love that guy, man. He came into my life and he brought structure. And I just want to thank that guy for a lot, man. For my team, my mother, my children, for my wife Christina for just enduring with me, putting up with the day-to-day training and allowing me to be the person that I am and just putting up with me. My children, my little crying Destiny, she cries for anything. Chase, my right hand. Oh man, I could be here all day, man. But the team was great. I love what Pernell Whitaker brought to the table tonight, and you guys can see, man. Sweet boy. Number one, he came into my life. He told me already, ZAB, you're a complete fighter. Your father taught you the game of boxing. And that's a true statement. And I just want to tweak a couple things. You got to remember, get the head out the way. And I was kind of jealous of him. He had 44 professional fights, and the man never been cut ever. Ever. That's hot. You know what I'm saying? And me, I'd have been cut. I got about 50-something stitches in my face. You might can't see it because I got a good plastic surgeon. You know what I'm saying? But he brought that back. He said it's not gonna happen no more. It's not gonna happen no more. And he brought it back. And I think number one, the defense was it. Slowed me down, composure. He said, listen, the name of the game is boxing. It's boxing. Let's go back to that. Let's go back to day one. You can punch already. You got speed already. Now you gotta just box. Box your way into the knockout. And tonight, that's what I did. Usually I go in there and with the Mayweather fights and the Cotto fights, I went in there and I went for the kill. I went right at these guys. So by round 6, I was dead tired. Tonight, I took my time. I used my jab. Even when I came in there, him and my uncle, they felt, throughout some of the rounds, they wanted me to jab a little more. You know what I'm saying? But I told him, he said put a little more punches together, but I said no, I'm going to keep jabbing to the 8th round because I feel I could beat him with one hand. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I went in to do. But then they know, and everybody in Team G to know, I'm known for having devastating power. You know what I'm saying? And the referee, it was cool. It was fair. He called that knockdown a knockdown. I didn't agree with that, and I figured a lot of the arena didn't agree with it too. And what else he did? And I felt that it was a little unfair at the end. I'm not into the assassination game, but I got it in me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I got it in me now. If you let him go now, I got to do me. But like I said, I just want to thank the Lord again. He delivered me. This is not about me today, y'all. This is about God, Jesus Christ, coming into my life, man. For me, just giving over and surrendering. You guys, I know some of y'all, man, like, what is he talking about? Surrendering, just giving him my life and just being devoted to him and just saying, Father, use me, work me. You know what I'm saying? And let me be a light to shine to other people to show them that you're real. And he did it. And we here right now, champ of the world. What's
Any questions?
Get tongue tested now. Come on.
Did you have to get your emotions in check after the knockdown that was scored against you?
No, you know what? I mean.
You seemed emotional about
Nah,
it.
yeah, just for a second. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we all get a little emotional for a second. You know what I'm saying? I remember when you're coming out of a hostile environment, you could go back to it real quick. You know what I'm saying? But I bounced back real quick. I was more astonished. I was like, hey, what you mean? But, okay, cool, okay, ain't nothing. I get that back, and I just relax. And when out there, champ said, don't worry about that. That happened. The boy, listen, that's nothing. That's just 1 point. We talked about this in camp. He said that's just 1 point. If you go down, that's 1 point. A knockdown is 1 point. You can get that back. That's nothing. I said, all right, cool. So I sat down. My father and and Pernell and my uncle told me, relax, breathe, relax, and go back and get it again. And that's what I did.
Did Pernell teach you as much philosophy as he did boxing? That's what you sound like.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, well, listen. I mean, if you want to call me philosopher, I feel like this. It's a legend, Hall of Famer. 6-time champion of the world, one of the best defensive fighters in the game, a scientist. So I just want to tell y'all what I did for 6 weeks, 7 weeks, was I went to college. And guess what, guys? I got a PhD, baby. I got a PhD tonight, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I went in there and I got my, I graduated with honors tonight. You know, thank you for that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna come back, baby.
Pastor said holler at him too.
Huh?
Pastor said holler at him.
Yeah, I'm Pastor Randall, that's right.
Called him already.
Yeah.
Can you take us through the knockout? You landed that counter. Just take us through
I'll
it.
be there tomorrow morning.
No doubt.
Yeah, we'll
We'll be right there with you.
Say it again.
Can you take us through the knockout a little bit?
You know what? I'm a little bit not coherent about what happened with the knockout, but I know I was seeing the double jab going out. I seen the left hand, and if I remember, it was kind of a half step. You know what I'm saying? We worked out at camp behind the double jab. He threw saying rock on it and bang. And you know what I'm saying? And I remember it connected. And when it connected, I just remember turning around because I knew it was a wrap. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I knew one thing I could do. And throughout the years of boxing, people know me for I got a devastating left hand. You know what I'm saying? I mean, whether they come upper or whether they come over, it's gonna do a job too. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I ain't gonna tell you everything, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell you everything, but like I said, man, we're doing it again. Yeah, we're gonna do it again. You know what I'm saying?
So ZAB, first I want to congratulate you
Thank
on
you.
a devastating knockout. You know what I mean? And I asked you and Pernell Thursday and about who you want next. You said you don't want to look past this opponent. Now we pass this opponent.
Yeah.
Who do you want next?
Well, listen, we're going to get on that flight, me and my wife, my son, we're going to get on that flight tomorrow. We're going to get to church tomorrow. We're going to talk to the pastor. And like I said, y'all, I mean, we ain't had no game. We ain't had plan B. See, this is what, when you put your life in the Lord, there is no plan B. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing at a time. And we looked at Kaizer Mabuza tonight. You know what I'm saying? Now we'll get with Kathy and Jolene and we'll sit down and figure out who's next, what's the best next option, Super Judo Promotions, and main events to sit down and, let's see. What's our next move? And then, once the move is made, we'll go at the camp. I'll still a champ again. We might put in 10 weeks this time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to just get back to Vegas and do it again. And, I mean, like I said, we know who the champions are. Timothy Bradley, Miracon. Oh, ZAB Judah too, yeah. And ZAB Judah. And yeah, I mean, like I said, I am, into unifying titles. That's what I do. Because I'm kind of a stingy fighter when it comes to a whole weight class. Like I like to take the whole thing over by storm. Just take everything at one time. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I'm not stingy with nothing else, but in the ring with the division, I'm stingy. So like I said, we're gonna work on it and we're gonna take everything. No time framing, no opponent comparing. I don't know when, who, but we're gonna do it.
ZAB, question. Yesterday you came in at 138.
Yeah.
Was it easy for you to come down to 138?
I'm gonna tell you a secret, right? This is what we did, right? Me, my uncle Pernell, we went and had some breakfast, cups of coffee, some English muffins, and then we went to the weigh-in. So don't get mad at me, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so
don't get mad at me, but like I said, we worked hard in Las Vegas. We worked hard. We 2 workouts a day. I mean, we bust our butt. We didn't take no shortcuts. You know what I'm saying? Everything the champ asked for me to do, he'll tell you. I never said, why we gotta do that? Oh, I gotta do this. All right. Never. I said, let's do it. let's do it, let's do it. One thing I knew that when Pernell came into my camp, I had to be humble. I had to humble myself and listen, because as a 15-year-old kid, I was in this man's camp and I watched him. I mean, people could look back. I carried his belt in the ring when he fought Oscar De La Hoya. That was actually my first time ever stepping into a big arena at Thomas and Mack, and I was carrying the belt, and I was nervous. I'm like, this what this is about? Oh, boy, this is crazy, you know. And it was a big thing for me, and I was like, this is crazy. But I spent the whole camp with him. I spent numerous of fights. Actually, my first professional fight was the co-main event for Pernell Whitaker in Miami. You know what I'm saying? So I've been with this man a long time. You know what I'm saying? You know, my father introduced me to him, and from there, you know, he says that listen, this your style, this your guy right here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, if you're going to mimic your style after anybody, you know, that's it. You know what I'm saying? You know, people know, you know, the guys that I idolize in boxing: Pernell Whitaker, Mike Tyson, Marvin Hagler, and Joe Louis. You know what I'm saying? And tonight was a great night. Mike Tyson was ringside. Pernell Whitaker was in my corner. And Twitter, if you look at my Twitter today, Marvin Hagler tweeted me today on Twitter and said, "Good luck, champ." And we all know Joe Louis can't do nothing from me right now, you know what I'm saying? But I know he's here in spirit, because tonight we showed some of that Joe Louis power, baby.
So let me ask my follow-up question to that. If you can't get a fight, let's say the other 140-pounder champions, they're busy doing whatever. If you can't get one of those guys,
I expect that.
would you consider going down to 135?
Oh, no. It's no going down.
Well, you made 138 easily.
No going down. No going. Yeah, I mean, listen. Now I ain't gonna never say about that Pacquiao thing. I mean, I ain't gonna listen. That's too much bread in the ball, so I ain't gonna never say yeah and nay. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but they, you know, the Pacquiao thing should pop up, and you know, he looking to do something big, and you know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, everybody know. Every time I fought a left-hander, they all got knocked out. I've never fought a left-hander that didn't go sleep. Start from Corey Spinks and all of you know when I focus in on them, I do great with left-handers. You know what I'm saying? Manny Pacquiao, he got his own task at hand with Sugar Shane Mosley. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's gonna happen there, but you know, if the Pacquiao thing should pop up and you know, they want to throw a couple of M's this way, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm here for the taking. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it.
Jess.
ZAB, last time you were on the Ropes Boxing Radio, you talked about mentally being focused for this fight was your key.
Yes.
And you said you were the most mentally focused in preparation that you had been in your career.
Yes.
Were you the most mentally focused during the actual course of the fight? Because it looked like it.
Oh yeah, this fight right here, like I said, I prepared myself for this fight. You know, over the whole camp, you know, towards the last 2 weeks, the champ kept saying something to me, and I was looking at him like, at first I was like, what are you talking about? He said, rehearse. Rehearse. He kept telling me, rehearse. Rehearse what you're going to do fight night. Rehearse. Even in sparring, rehearse. Rehearse. Go over the game plan in your head right now by yourself, right before you even get to the show. Rehearse. You're going to a big dance. Rehearse. Rehearse. And I kept saying, I go home and I'm like, what rehearse? I said, oh, he want me to prepare. So I prepared for this opportunity and I prepared to keep my mind focused. The last thing Kathy Duper told me when she walked in my locker room was, stay focused and nothing can stop you.
ZAB, I've never seen you move like you did tonight.
Yeah. That's a little WD-40 Crisco oil, baby, you know. Call me WD-40 Crisco oil, you know. You know.
Was that a major part of your fight plan with you and Pernell?
Yeah, you know, like he said, he brought back defense. Like, you guys know him for years. That's what his main thing was. I mean, I didn't perfect it like, you know, like he did tonight. But, you know what I'm saying? It's still early in the game, but I showed the preliminary steps of that. It's going to get better. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, Mabuza was, like I tell you, he was a little bit awkward. He was an awkward guy, you know. And I came to the corner, I said, champ, he doing weird stuff. I'm like, oh, he was doing a jab, like it was weird. I just can't explain it, but it was kind of weird coming at me. I'm like, you know, why I can't get away from that? But he said, don't worry about that. Stick to what you got to do. Stick to your game plan, and it's going to come through. To block out that, you know, if I tell me, don't worry about what he's doing. Stick to what you got to do, and it's going to come through with flying colors.
Yeah. In the seventh round, it seemed like you came in kind of real settled because when you knocked him out, you were moving backwards and you were really comfortable. Did you feel like you were in a settled place when you did that?
Well, you know, like I told them, you know, my plan was to just keep popping that jab, keep moving, get to the eighth. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Because you know, well, originally my plan was to put 6 in the bag. I know, you know what I'm saying, once you put 6 in the bag, that's half of the fight.
Yeah.
Finish him, you know what I'm saying, put a hard 7th round in. I know he gonna have a hard time coming back. That's half of the fight and a round one. But now he gotta do something big. And then in the 8th, I told him, I said, nah, champ, I'm gonna use the jab. I told my dad, I'm gonna use the jab to the 8th round. I ain't gonna play with him. And after the 8th, I was gonna do something. You know, I was gonna go. You know what I'm saying? I had a game plan. I looked at Tyson and kept watching him, and I said, I'm going in your book for a second. You know what I'm saying? Do something, one of your moves. But you know what I'm saying? God is good, and you know what I'm saying? He said, stay focused, stay focused, stay focused, stay focused, and he came through.
How will you grade tonight's performance? I want to know how Pernell would grade you.
I mean, I got a belt around my waist. I got a championship of the world around my waist. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know how to rate this, but this is worldwide.
As a trainer.
Yeah, exactly. As a trainer,
What's your biggest goal right now?
Wow. I mean, it was getting this. You know what I'm saying? We know how hard it was getting this. I mean, sky's the limit. You know what I'm saying? I think, you know what I'm saying, just to keep stronger with God and keep spreading the word. And just, you know what I'm saying, just let everybody know that, you know what I'm saying, anything with God, if God's on your side, if God's for you, who could be against you? That's my main goal.
Exactly. I mean, was it because he scored the knockdown in the 4th round that kind of forced you to let your hands go?
No.
I mean, he was putting.
That wasn't a knockdown.
But he was putting a lot of pressure on you throughout the
Nah,
fight.
that wasn't pressure. That wasn't pressure. Nah, that wasn't pressure.
Yeah, that was sad.
That wasn't pressure. That was.
That's how you
You see, what is that? That's not punching. I don't know about this. This is championship.
He never hurt you.
This is championship boxing. It's championship boxing. It's championship boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Zab, when you speak about your faith a lot, when you get into tough moments in a fight, are you thinking about your faith during a fight? Does that affect you during the fight?
I mean, yeah. I mean, tonight I wasn't put in a position where, you know. I mean, yeah. I call on the Lord all day, all night.
Yeah.
I pray for everything. You know what I'm saying? And I was praying tonight to him, but you know, I didn't. You know, like I didn't feel I had to beg tonight. Like, Father, where you at? You know what I'm saying? Boy, listen here, boy. Where you at? You know what I'm saying? It wasn't one of those moments, but you know what I'm saying? I was no matter what, every round, I was just like, Father, come on, you know what I'm saying? Come on. But you know, it wasn't, you know, deep crazy, but yeah.
I noticed you smiled a lot during the fight.
I was happy.
Just so you can sleep tonight. If your glove hits the mat, the referee has to, right there, will give you an 8.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm okay with that now. I mean, the fight's over. I got the blood around my waist. That didn't affect me, you know.
The guy nobody seems to want to talk about in your division is the guy you beat last time out.
Yeah, see, that's what I wanted. Lucas Batista, you see, I told y'all, he came back and he dismantled Chop Chop Coley. Chop Chop Coley is a good fighter. He went 12 rounds with me. He hurt Mayweather, went 12 rounds with Mayweather, and Lucas Batista knocked him out 8 times in 8 rounds. I mean, I told y'all, keep your eye on him. Now he got Devin Alexander. Watch what he gonna do with the boy. Watch. I mean, at the end of the day, we passed that. We did that, but after he do some more stuff, then I want y'all to go back and give me some credit. Like, Zab handled him. Zab gave him that first W. That first L. You know what I'm saying? So, the only L he got.
Talking about Matisse, will you give him a rematch?
For what?
If he got the title.
For what?
No?
Boy, listen here, boy. Boy, listen here, boy. We're gonna go backwards.
Next question. Can you give Mayweather a rematch?
We're not in 47, and you know, if the money's right, anything is possible. So that's all I say.
Zab, you had a tough 6th round. What advice did Pernell, should I ask you, what advice did you give Zab at the end of the 6th round? It was a tough 6th round.
Well, just tell him to keep his cool, you know, let that get past, you know, round over there. You know, he showed a good sense of poise in there when you guys thought he was hurt. You know, he showed that he didn't have to fight back, try to be an animal, try to fight back just to get the points back, just to try to get this man hurt. Just stay calm, stay cool, let it go. It's 1 point, 1 round though. What round? 6th round? He might have won 2 out of 6, so it's round 7 coming.
Anybody got official scorecard?
Yeah, knockout.
Yeah.
During the entire campaign, you kept saying you didn't want to talk strategy, right? Did the fight play out the way you thought it would?
Oh, come on, man. Absolutely beautiful.
Beautiful.
ZAB, two judges had you up 58-56, one had you behind 57.
Was that the South African judge that had you back?
No, actually, no.
Which guy was that?
Robert Grasso had
Fired.
Mabuza.
Fired. You'll never see me now. Stop. I'm just joking.
Just never made it this way.
I mean, that's opinion. That's an opinion. That's what he's seen in his eyes. You know, hey, I don't knock the man. He had me down. It's okay. But, you know what I'm saying, when you're moving with Jesus Christ, you don't got to worry about scores. He going to handle it. He going to be the final judge. So
I wasn't
doesn't
leaving
matter.
it in the judge's hands.
It wasn't leaving it, so I wasn't worried about it.
Zeb,
And it didn't, man. Right.
in the leading up to the fight,
Last question.
how much influence did your father still have on you? You know, as far as game plan and everything, did he work really well with Purnell?
Yeah, my father right there. Well, actually, my father and Purnell go back before me. They was in the, my father actually had a fighter. He's to work with Mark Breland in the '84 Olympics. And, you know, him and Purnell was teammates. And, you know, that's what introduced the whole Purnell Whitaker ZAB Judah thing. So, of course, they get along fine. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you seen both faces there. I heard both voices there. And, you know, also my Uncle Jimmy was there. You know what I'm saying? He worked my cuts. He keep my he keeps the swelling down. You know, he always come to the corner and tell me breathe. You know what I'm saying? And you know, sometimes he do push that thing up my nose kind of far. But you know what I'm saying? That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? You know, I love him because he's always there for me no matter what. If I call him 3, 4 in the morning, Uncle Jimmy, I need you. Whatever, he's up. He's there. I mean, sometimes, you know what I'm saying, sometimes he might get mad at me because I don't use him when he want me to use him. He's like, boy, call me if something wrong with you, you know? And I'd be like, nah, I had to wait. I'll wait till you wake up. He's like, don't wait till I wake up. Call me. Wake me up. You know what I'm saying? So that's my team, man. My team. You know, Mars the East. You know, that's my pad guy. I mean, there's nobody out there, you know, that can hold them pads and catch them punches like he do. And, you know, Marshall Enza. That's my guy too. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, my guy Tommy baby, you know what I'm saying? Daryl, my guy baby, welcome to the East Coast. Yeah! Now we're gonna get out of here, y'all. I love y'all. Keep your faith in the Lord. If the Lord will be for you, who can be against you?